Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be doing a quicker election prediction similar to yesterday's between Ron DeSantis and Elizabeth Warren. Elizabeth Warren now in the news obviously because of her recent feud on Twitter with Elon Musk and definitely a possible contender for the 2024 Democrat nomination if Joe Biden decides not to run. Recent primary poll shows that she is coming at the top of the polling, although it is very dispersed, and then obviously Ron DeSantis, should Trump not run, is a top contender for the Republicans. Before I begin, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel. We are so close to 350 subscribers, so go right ahead and subscribe. Anyway, let's get right into the safe Warren states. That will also begin with the East Coast as usual. Going up here, through here, and I'm going to go with Colorado as a safe Democrat state. I see Colorado, especially with, I think that it has that socialist appeal over there, obviously legalization of weed. Although actually the recent governor, actually, I'm not going to do toss-up yet, or stay safe yet, but given Jared Polis's moderation, especially more towards definitely less towards the Democrats on COVID restrictions, I guess Colorado, and Cory Gardner winning there, you can see a bit of a swing there, so I'm not going to give it to the safe Democrats yet, although it will be a likely state. I just see Warren doing better there. I think that she has that appeal. Bernie has that appeal there, and I think she carries that as well. But I'll put it as a likely state after we get through all the safe Republicans. Safe Republicans, you go through Nebraska as well as the middle of the country, the usual races. And like I said, I'm going to make this a quicker video, so I'm going to spend less time explaining each race. Anyway, likely states. First likely state will be Colorado, then Virginia, and then also the Northeast has that popularity there. Actually, I'm not going to include New Hampshire. I think it could narrow up a little bit. Although, she does have a lot of characteristics that are unlikable about her, especially that whole scandal with her saying that she was Native American. Obviously, she took that DNA test, and things didn't really turn out in her favor. Trump obviously uses that to his advantage. She's definitely not the strongest Democrat nominee by far, but I think that she has that appeal, although I do think a lot of those Bernie supporters could be turned off because of their belief that she stole that nomination from Bernie back in 2020. Anyway, here you go with the likely Republican states, Iowa and Ohio, as well as Texas and the state of Florida. I see them all going by more than 5 points. Texas going about 5 to 6. Florida, with that shift in its party affiliation and with that drastic shift to Miami-Dade, very good campaigning there. Ron DeSantis has been able to shift that state as well as Trump in his 2020 campaign, going by a likely margin. Anyway, now we'll head into our lean Democrat races. First lean race will be New Mexico, followed by Minnesota, then New Hampshire. Those will all include the lean Democrat races. Actually, one more likely race, Nebraska second after redistricting. It will definitely be more to the Republican side. Now we go with lean Republican states. This includes North Carolina and Wisconsin. These will also lean to the Republicans, as well as the state of Pennsylvania, as the Rust Belt shifts. North Carolina, usually a Republican state, even Romney won it in 2012. Let's head over to some tilt Democrat races. First tilt Democrat race will be the state of Georgia. That has had a drastic shift to the left, as we've seen with Stacey Abrams registering more and more black people to vote in Georgia. That has definitely increased Democrats' chances of winning there. Final tilt states, I see the state of Michigan tilting to Donald Trump, as well as the state of Nevada and Arizona, with those appeals there as well. And with recent polling, you do see Dean Heller up in the state of Nevada in the governor race, although Trafalgar polls do tend to be off by a few points. I see that Southwest area possibly shifting, a slight shift to the right, as it has been trending to the left. You could see a slight bounce back in a few future elections, but we have yet to see. And I'm going to be obviously checking on those polls as things go by. Although the polls, it is harder to judge which polls are accurate and which polls are not. I guess you're going to have to go with historical standing. Trafalgar obviously more accurate in other areas, less accurate in states like Georgia. They had Trump up by 7 points there for the 2020 election. He ended up, that ended up being off significantly, and also that ABC poll that had Biden up 17 points in Wisconsin, and that was off even significantly more than the Trafalgar poll in Georgia. So you're going to have to look into each of those polls. But at the final count at the moment, final tally, it's 297 to 241. Donald Trump defeats Elizabeth Warren, and the election goes on to become the 47th president, doing what only Grover Cleveland had done before. Please let me know if you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you enjoyed it, obviously. Comment below your thoughts if you would change any of the state projections. And make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Once more, thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day.